Consider this your ASD infomercial. Ethan and Corey have autism spectrum disorder and wanted to explain what that means. To help us do that, we've asked Marshall's Game Design Guild to help us out. Thanks, guys. And thanks to Corey for reading Corey's lines, and Ethan for reading Ethan's lines. And I'm your narrator, Isaac.
First, you need to know that ASD doesn't make us dumb or weird.
Well, maybe a little weird, but in a good way. In fact, some really smart and famous people have ASD.
But there's plenty of videos out there about them. We want to tell you about us.
I've always been into reading and drawing and get really into fantasy novels like Harry Potter, and I can read really fast and read a couple of those books in just a day or two.
I've always been into being outside, hanging out in the creek behind my house. I could identify almost every species of fish by the time I was 6, even the creepy ones, and I really like going camping.
And we both love video games.
So not that different than most of you. But some things are a lot harder for us. Our brains are literally wired differently, and that means we see and feel things differently than most of you.
Things can be louder or brighter or feel really annoying. Lots of things, even little things, can feel really uncomfortable and make it impossible to pay attention or act like people think we should.
And so with all that's going on, it might look like I don't want to talk to you, and I might start to get irritated just sitting there.
Yeah, talking in groups is something I really hate. I'll do almost anything not to have to. Until I get to know you really well, then it can be fine. And also, I hate to answer questions in class, even when I know the answers.
Another thing that's hard for me is controlling my temper. Sometimes I get so mad and people don't know why. And when I get mad, I stay mad a lot longer than most people, or so I'm told. Sometimes I don't even really know why either, and I just want to hit something. But usually it's about something stupid.
I find it really hard when I don't know what to expect. Like, you guys might be able to figure it out or just guess, but if I don't know exactly what will happen or what I need to do, it's like I just freeze up and refuse to do it.
Lots of us also have a super hard time sitting still and paying attention. It helps if I have something to do with my hands or can lie flat on the ground.
Me too, and I used to get in trouble all the time because of it. Once I even threw my chair at the principal. But now, we are trying to find better ways to help with letting out some of our anger or frustration. One way that is both fun and healthy is going to the rec center at Marshall University.
I even found out that I'm not the only one who needs to use the punching bag to help do this. I'm really into paleontology, which is the study of dinosaurs and other cool stuff. And because Professor O'Keefe is a practically famous paleontologist right here at Marshall that also loves to work out in the punching bag, it was seen as someone I should meet.
We just wanted you to know that if you see someone being bullied for having ASD, speak up or get help. If you're on the autism spectrum, know you are not alone. And if you know someone who is, say hi, even if you have to do it more than once. We're mostly just like everyone else, except that the things that seem so easy and the things that are no-brainers for you can be really hard for us. So if we don't say hi back, don't take it personally. We can take a long time to form a response, and by then, you are long gone. I know most of you wouldn't make fun of a blind kid for not being able to see, or a kid in a wheelchair for not being able to walk. People with ASD just have what is called an invisible disability, so making fun of them for stuff that's hard for them is just as wrong and just as mean.
This message has been brought to you by the West Virginia Autism Training Center in collaboration with the students from the Marshall Game Design Guild and as part of the Positive Behavior Support Program.